Hey guys, so welcome to June favorites. I apologize that it's like a week late. What are you gonna do? I haven't been on my beauty filming game lately, so I need to jump back on that. I filmed a few videos before this one, so hopefully that brings us back up to speed. But anyway, I thought I would show you guys the few favorites that I did have for June. I want to start off with the glasses half empty, just letting that out there, and talk about a fail that I had for the month. If you guys follow me on my vlog channel, you'll already know what this is about. Beautiful, I know, right? This is an iPhone 6 case that I got it for $15 at the mall. And you think, oh, how lovely, how entertaining, glitter's falling. We're gonna enjoy that all day. Yeah, no. No one warned me about these cases. Nobody. And I thought they were fine and dandy. Again, like awesome cases, something that could entertain you all day. The girls loved it. Like, I thought it was so pretty on my phone. Mind you, I have a gold iPhone 6 here. I put it on there, bought it during the day, put it on. By the nighttime, it had already busted and the oil leaked from the little container that was in there, got all over my phone, ruined the camera on my phone, and started to create spots on the screen. I don't even know where the oil got into, where or how much it damaged. Eventually the spots on the screen started to dissolve as the oil started to dissolve as well, but my camera is completely ruined. I thought I was going to have to turn in my iPhone 6 and get a new one, and I was not very pleased about that. Nobody, I have not heard not one person complain about a case like this. That being said, I have not done any research on cases like these, so I really didn't know what to expect. I thought it would just be a really cool case to have. Fair warning right here, guys. Fair warning. Do not buy cases like this. I didn't drop the phone. Nothing leaked out. Just the pressure of the phone being against the case, I guess, leaked the oil out. And that's how it got all over my phone and damaged it. So, fair warning to you guys. These cases are beautiful, pretty inexpensive. They even have a ton of DIYs here on the internet. I wouldn't even chance it. With as damaging as I felt like this was after just a few minutes of oil being leaked into my phone, I can't even imagine continuing to leave it on. This, needless to say, will go in the trash. Okay, now let's get on to the good stuff. I want to talk about a few makeup items. As you can see today, I did not film a getting ready with me on this look, but if you're interested in it, I would be happy to film it. It's a little bit darker on the eyes than I'm used to, but I really enjoyed the way that it turned out, and even though it's more of a nighttime smoky, I've been wearing this all day, and I would wear it all day. So there you go. But the products that I've been using have been some of my favorites for the month. I don't wear makeup all the time. If you follow my vlog channel, you know I wear it once a week, if that sometimes, and when I usually wear the most is when I'm filming or if I have an event to go to or anything like that, which, by the way, if I sound like I'm breathing heavy, it's because I'm 8 months pregnant and I can't breathe. So there. This set, Coastal Scent, sent to me as part of PR a long time ago, and I never even thought twice about it until recently. I've been messing around with the shadows. It's kind of like a book style. It comes with 3 little palettes here. It is the Style Eyes palette. It comes with a palette called Social Eyes, which I have not touched too much on this one. However, you can create a really beautiful nighttime smoky look with this one as well. They all have 8 shadows in them and a little mirror there in the middle. The packaging is like a cardboard style packaging. The pigmentation on these is very much so like any other Coastal Scent shadow, but it definitely isn't the worst shadows I've ever tried in my life. These were a little bit more on the chalky side. This is the Formal Eyes palette, very much a daytime neutral look. You could do a lot of different looks when you combine all of these, but these definitely could use a little bit of work on the shimmery ones. They're a little bit on the chalky side. There's some of them there, but when you blend them on the eye, they are super pretty. They're just chalky initially. You definitely do have to blend them out a lot. But for the cost of these, you really can't beat it. My favorite out of all of these is Glamour Eyes, which I'm wearing today. And I just think this is the most unique. It has the most jewel tone colors in it. I feel like it gives you the most variety of colors and just a lot to work with overall. So I'm wearing the navy and the gray kind of blended over the lid with a little bit of this peachy in the blended out in the crease and then a little bit of black in the outer corner. And again, I really like it. I think the look came out beautifully. They all blended nicely, no fallout, especially for being dark colors. I was really impressed about that. I think next I want to use this emerald or this deep purple, and that would be beautiful as well. So I think this is a good investment, especially for the price. It's pretty inexpensive and you get a lot of nice shadows. So I will have the link to Coastal Scents down below if you're interested in them. Just in general, they have a ton of really nice stuff on their site, and then these specific palettes as well. Another really nice palette that I've been reaching for that I really hadn't been reaching for before is the IT Cosmetic Naturally Pretty Must-Haves. This is a nice little guy to travel with. Not only is the packaging beautiful with pink and the rose gold, it is very convenient. Again, really pretty on the inside as well. It's very convenient because it has a lot of shadows that are definitely good everyday type of shadows. Today I have Naturally Pretty, which is this light buff color kind of blended out in the crease as well as Inspire and Brave in the outer corner along with that black color just to soften it up. It does have a transforming shade which is more on the highlight side, so you could double it up as a highlighter, or you could definitely use it as just like over a matte shadow to make it more of a shimmery shadow. Other shadows are really nice in here as well, but I just really like that. I used, like I said, part of that in my look today, and then I would love to travel with this because it does seem like something that you could solely travel with. It's very compact and you would get a lot of different looks out of it. Okay, let's talk foundation. I don't talk foundation very often during the summer because I tend to get really oily and glazed over. Even right now I'm a little oily and glazed over just in general because I have oily skin, and in the summertime it is 10 times worse. Something that I've been wearing that I've been really loving to combat this, and I don't wear it all the time because I will get acne real quick if I cover my face too often with anything other than moisturizer, is a combination of these two things. This is the Pond's Luminous Finish BB. This has SPF 15, which I love just for overall protection. This is in the color medium, which is kind of dark in general for me, but during the summertime I am darker in general, so this definitely works for me. Like, I don't even know that you guys will be able to see the swatch because it blends right into my skin tone right now, because I do catch a lot of pigment in the summertime and this tends to work really well for me. I also do own this in light, really inexpensive drugstore item, and I love the coverage. To go along with that, I have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is for normal to oily skin, and I have it in 120 Classic Ivory. I've had this foundation for quite a long time. I can say I don't like the fact that you have to pour it, especially when you're trying to blend foundations. That's not necessarily the best thing to have to pour it, but what I do is I typically take about a pea size of this and a little less than a dime size of this and mix it with the beauty blender. It's what I'm wearing today, and I feel like even though I've been wearing it for about 5 hours now because I've been filming all day and it took me forever to get ready, I just started to get a little bit, not even oily, just a little bit dewy, kind of in my T-zone around my nose, which is typical for me. I'm an oily person, so it takes a lot for me not to break through a moisturizing foundation like this, even combat it with a matte, supposed matte and poreless foundation like the Maybelline one. But the combination of the two give me the perfect luminous finish, the perfect color right now, and just overall flawlessness. Like, I feel like with a combination of everything else that I use, it just blends in seamlessly. Looks beautiful with my neckline. It's just a really pretty combination for the summer, especially because it's not too heavy, not too light. It still gives you enough good coverage and you can still see your skin poking through, which is what I like. And the Beauty Blender helps with that too. This is the original Beauty Blender and it works perfectly at blending all this in. 2 more makeup favorites before I talk about nail polish and body care. I have a blush. I don't know if this was in last month's favorite. Maybe it was in last month's favorite, I don't know, but it's the Wet n Wild, the new formula color Icon blush in Rose Champagne. I'm wearing this today. It's a beautiful natural blush. I feel like this would go well with any skin tone. I mean, when you swatch it, it barely looks like anything, but when you put it on the cheekbones mixed with some bronzer, beautiful, beautiful summer color, especially when you have more of a bold eye and a neutral lip. This pairs perfectly with it. You don't have to think about it too much. You don't have to worry about having too heavy of a hand. It's beautiful, beautiful blush. And honestly, every time I've worn makeup, this is the only thing I've been wearing. Same thing with mascara. This is Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express. I have it in Black is Black. This is an old tube. I need to crap. Crack open a new one, but this is my all-time favorite mascara. I freaking love this stuff. Uh-oh. Yeah, definitely time for a new one. It's flaking all over the place, but I am wearing this today, and my ears, oh my gosh. My eyes aren't irritated by the mascara at all. I love the brush on it. It's just a basic plastic brush. I find that this works the best for my short sparse lashes. Gives me the most volume, the most length. It just is an awesome mascara for like $5 at the drugstore. I really need to open up my backup. Even when I tried one day to just wear, actually like 2 days, just wear mascara, nothing else, and it didn't do like the most for my lashes, but my lashes were looking kind of crappy at the time, but it did give me enough oomph to make me look alive and awake for the day and make me feel better about myself in general. Okay, nail polishes. I have 4 to talk about. 3 of them I'm wearing right now. One of them I'm just envious of the color. This one is a classic, OPI Mod About You. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I should get a backup if they do. I have it on my toes right now. I got it on my last pedicure. Bea even got it before she went to Hawaii because this is the type of color, it's a pinky, milky white. This is the type of color that makes your toes and your nails look like you have a tan, even if you don't. Like even Emmy, which is so funny, she associates with like coloring colors. She said, "Mommy, your toes look, your skin around your toes look brown. It doesn't look peach anymore." I was like, "Oh, that means it looks like I got a tan." And that's what this color is perfect for. Perfect. So I highly recommend this. If they still do sell it, I'm sure they do. Or you could get your hands on a color similar to this. This is like the hands down the best summer color you can give or put on your toes when you want to look like you have a tan. These 2 I'm wearing on my nails. Right now you can see I have the teal on these 4. This is Island Girls Hana Coast, and this is from the ABC store in Hawaii. You can get this online though. It's $1.99. The bottle looks very similar to China Glaze. I'm sure there's similar colors in China Glaze or another brand here you can get. I was going to say the States, but Hawaii's a state. You know what I mean? Here without having to go to Hawaii. And yeah, the color is just really pretty for summer. And then this gold color, oh my gosh, hands down favorite, like copper, gold, silver color. It's Formula X's Alchemy. Not a cheap polish, but so worth the investment. I love, love, love this. And then on this hand, I did teal on the ring finger and the gold on every other color. And I have got so many compliments on this in general, in real life and on videos. Even the girls were like, "Your nails, Mommy, your nails." And then this color I think would look beautiful with the Alchemy as well. This is L'Oreal's 710 Lacqueristi. I'm not exactly sure if I pronounced that right, but this color really reminds me of my phone case. It's very pretty dead on when you say a little bit darker, but I mentioned before I'm in love with this like coral and gold color. It's just so summery to me. It's the epitome of summer, and this is what I'm considering putting on my nails with this gold color next, or on my toes for like my last probably pedicure of the summer, or maybe manicure, I don't know, or before I have the baby. I just think that these colors are so beautiful together, and I have been obsessed with coral lately. Okay, few body care products. I have been loving the Winter Candy Apple. The scent is amazing, but the body cream from Bath & Body Works in general, I have about 12 of these in my closet, and I never would get around to using these unless it was winter time, because I would always use just the regular body lotion. This is just the body lotion with aloe and vitamin E. This one's in Country Apple, so it's an old scent that they released, I think, during Christmas time. But, I mean, you can see I'm halfway done with that. This is great. I love this lotion. It's overall really good during the summer, anytime. But during winter, I would always need something a little bit heavier. So when it wasn't winter, I would always just kind of put it away and never think twice about it, until recently I have had such dry skin, I guess from the sun, being out in the sun, and like my arms have been peeling and stuff from getting a sunburn a few weeks back. And even with SPF, like our sun is just on a whole nother level here. It is so freaking hot that you could just layer sunscreen and you can still get a tan. It's ridiculous. So because of that, I've needed something a little bit more nourishing than just the regular body lotion. So I've been using the body cream, and again, Winter Candy Apple is one of my favorite scents, but it's just so moisturizing, so thick, so creamy, so luxurious, but yet it dries without feeling sticky, goopy, oily, doesn't get on your sheets, doesn't get on your clothes. Like, I really, really like this formula. Hands down, best body cream I've ever tried. I have a favorite scent nowadays, which is the Coach. This is the Coach Poppy perfume, which is so old. It doesn't have any other name besides Coach Poppy. They still sell it. I've seen it at Ulta. I have had this for years. I feel like I bought this in the beginning days of my YouTube career, which is now going on 7 years. So, or just past 7 years. So I just feel like this is so old, but I am trying to weed through my collection and really narrow it down to the perfumes that I absolutely love. I just recently signed up for Scentbird, which is one of those monthly subscription things that they send you a different perfume every month to try out. So I'm trying to just narrow down what I really like as an adult and stick with that. So I was using this, and I was initially just using it to use it up, but now it's really grown on me. It smells so good. It is a grown-up scent. It definitely does not give you that like teenage girl scent or anything like that. It's super fresh, super floral. Almost has a slight musk to it, but not too musky to where you're like, ooh, I don't want to wear that long term, or it's a nighttime scent or anything like that. It definitely is not. I would wear it day or night. I do wear it day or night. I spray it on my wrists, spray it on my clothes, on my neck. It smells so good. If you have never smelled the Coach Poppy line, definitely go give it a try. I kind of feel like this would be a staple that I would keep in my collection, but I'm kind of on the fence about keeping it, but it has definitely been my favorite this last month. Alright, second to last thing is a Bath & Body Works product, the Aromatherapy Sleep line. It's the Lavender Vanilla Pillow Mist. Relax before sleep. Lavender essential oil and vanilla absolutely help calm feelings of stress so you can sleep better. I love this stuff. I repurchased this a while back. I want to say it was during Christmas time. I had used it all up. Repurchased it when I was with my grandma. It's in a plastic container, which I enjoy because it's not as heavy as the glass one. Especially being so pregnant, I feel like I've had such a hard time sleeping, and at least if I get in my sheets and my sheets are nice and cold and they smell good, I feel relaxed, and it at least helps me initially fall asleep. Nothing's gonna help me fall asleep in the middle of the night and stay asleep in the middle of the night until I deliver this baby, and then the baby's gonna be crying all night, so I just won't get sleep for the next 6 months or so. It is what it is. What are you gonna do, right? But this has been a lifesaver when it comes to just feeling relaxed and getting in bed, and I feel like I'm at the spa, and I just love the scent of this. It smells so good, even just as a room refresher. Or maybe you're in between washing sheets and your sheets don't feel as cozy and fresh as they should. This helps kind of freshen everything up and make it feel like you just washed your sheets, even if tomorrow's sheet washing day or whatever the case may be. I just really, really like this stuff. I can never be without it. The last thing I want to talk about is a ring holder. I have never in my life owned anything like this. I have always been the type of person that has kept my jewelry in a small jewelry box or in an armoire, jewelry armoire. I have a jewelry armoire right now. I have a smaller jewelry box that I think I got for the wedding, and then I have a smaller jewelry box that I purchased that's customized from our wedding that I keep my more expensive jewelry in and things like that. But I've never just had like a little dish that holds my ring every night, or my necklace that I'm wearing for that day, or my bracelets that I'm wearing, whatever the case may be. I always just throw everything on my dresser and hope it doesn't get lost. Well, I won this at a bridal shower a couple weeks ago, and I'm in love with it. It is a gold arrow, like it looks like it could have, the other side of it would have the bow. No, that, you know what I mean. Like, it's the other end of an arrow. I want to say that she would have found something like this in the Target dollar spot, but it says it's from tricoastaldesign.com. So I don't really know where it's from, but it has some gold trim around the heart, and it's just a ceramic pink heart. And what I do is I just take my rings off at the end of the night and pop them in there. You could also hang the rings on the top if you wanted to, or you could just throw everything in there and kind of move on, take your earrings off, throw it in there, necklace and everything. And I really like that because I can't tell you how many times I've thrown my necklace, my dainty ones especially my Elsa Peretti from Diamonds by the Yard from Tiffany & Co. I've thrown it on my dresser, and it's either fallen off and it's so tiny I can barely find it, or it gets knots in it from being all tangled up. So this is like the perfect little thing to keep on your vanity or on your nightstand or on your dresser, just to contain all of your jewelry so you don't lose it. Alright guys, so that was the end of my June favorites. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. I'm sorry I sound so winded, like I said. being so pregnant, I feel like I can't breathe. But I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Let me know in the comments down below some of the favorites you had for the month of June, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!